Hey guys, Jake here. Today I'm going to be bringing you another Wi-Fi video. This one is against Adrian. You can see the teams there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, I am going to go ahead and start off with my Latias, and he is going to go ahead and start with his Lugia, shiny Lugia, which is kind of cool. I start by going for Thunder and hit it, which is good. Didn't do as much as I thought. He uses Ice Beam, and that takes me down a little bit, not too bad. I go for Draco Meteor, and I do hit that too, so it's going to take down some more of his health. And I am Life Orb, so that actually almost killed him, which I was surprised by, but didn't quite do it. He goes for Roost, which actually recovers health there. That was kind of a pain, but nothing you can do, really. I went for another Draco Meteor and hit that one, but yeah, didn't really do too much. And I actually forgot to mention, this is a no rules battle, so we're all at level 100 here. He goes for Dragon Tail and actually switches me out into Victini, who I honestly didn't really want to go for, but I went for Bolt Strike here, and I am Choice Banded, but that actually kills his Lugia. I don't know, luck of the draw, I guess. And he goes for Mew, and I go ahead and switch out here because I don't want to keep using the same move, so I actually go into my Shaman, and he goes for Psyshock, which actually really doesn't do all that much. I go for Air Slash just because I thought I'd be faster, but didn't turn out to be the case. Goes for Will-O-Wisp there and actually burns me, so that's a bit of a pain. I go for a Seed Flare, and Mew actually avoided the attack, which I was really mad about. And he went for Taunt, and I get hurt by the burn there. So I go for another Seed Flare, and this one actually hits. And that actually did nothing, really. He goes for another Psyshock there, and the burn really isn't helping me at this point. So I go for an Air Slash, and I actually get the flinch, so I actually went first there, which was surprising. And I actually got down to 1 HP, and I just picked a random move just to see what I could do. And the Mew actually went for Soft Boil, which actually recovers his health, and I'm going to die due to the burn. So I'm now down 1 Pokemon, which actually isn't bad. And I go for my Rotom, and he goes for Will-O-Wisp. It actually burns me. I go for Shadow Ball. And he burns me again there. And Psyshock now with the Mew on the Rotom actually does a lot more than I thought it was going to do. I went for another Shadow Ball though. Still hasn't killed it, and I am getting hurt by that burn, which again isn't helping me too much, but he goes for Soft Boil, gains some health back, and I go for Rest actually, and that's actually going to heal my burn too, which is good. And I've got a Chesto Berry on there so I can wake up right away. And he goes for another Will-O-Wisp and actually burns me again, so didn't really matter too much, but I went for Shadow Ball. And I actually got the defense drop, but the burn still isn't helping me all that much. He goes for taunt. And again, Shadow Ball. That's pretty much all I use against this Mew. So Mew goes for Soft Boil again. And of course, I'm going to go back to Shadow Ball. Overall, this is just a really good battle. I really enjoy doing these, like, full, like, 100 level stuff. Because it's actually a bit of a challenge trying to kill your opponent, but it is fun. So again, more of the Soft Boil Shadow Ball is really all that goes on with this Mew. And now he goes for Psyshock, actually, so I don't know really what he thought he was going to do there, but I actually take him out here, surprisingly. And Burn still doing its damage there. I'm at 11 health now. And he sends out his shiny Groudon, which I think is absolutely amazing. And here I actually go for Rest again, just to get that burn away. But since I used my Chesto Berry already, I'm going to be asleep for a couple turns. So he actually sets up Stealth Rocks. And I'm still asleep here, which, again, can actually hurt me. But he actually goes for Earthquake, and I have Levitate, so it doesn't affect me at all. Still asleep, waiting to wake up here. And he goes for Stone Edge. Does a decent amount because he got the crit. And I woke up, and I went for Hydro Pump. And yeah, that didn't really do too much at all, so he just goes for another Stone Edge. And there goes my Rotom with another critical hit, which is actually really interesting. So I'm now down 2. I send in my Latias just to see if I can kill it with Ice Beam, but the stones actually ended up killing me there. So I actually go into my Aegis Slash here. And I do get hurt by the stones, and I actually go for King Shield here because I do have leftovers, so I can pretty much get back what I lost there from the stones and the Sun Fade, which is pretty good. So I'm, I think, back up at full. Yeah, I was back up at full, but not for long. He goes for Earthquake. I'm trying to set up a Swords Dance here, but I don't think really that was a good thing on my part. But I was just trying to, you know, get something off there. I actually go for King Shield again, just to gain a little more health. But of course he's gonna try and go for Earthquake. Cover a little more health there. And he actually outsped me and went for Earthquake, so that's going to kill my Aegis Slash. So I go ahead and send in my Keldeo. Do get hurt by the stones, but I go for Hydro Pump here. And surprisingly that killed it, which I was really surprised by. But, so his Groudon's now done, and I actually have leftovers on my Keldeo, too. So, I'm back at full health. He goes into his Shiny Kyogre now, which is actually quite a good Pokemon if you know how to use it correctly. I went for Secret Sword here. That really didn't do much. He goes for Earthquake. And that actually really didn't do too much to me either. I get some health back with the leftovers. I go for Close Combat here. And actually take it to about half, but I think Oh yeah, he went for sheer cold, but I did avoid the attack. So I think I go for close combat here, if I remember correctly. Oh, nope, I went for Sacred Sword. I think I should have went for close combat, and he actually gets the sheer cold hit on there. And of course, that instantly kills me. So now I send in my Victini, and I go for Bolt Strike. After the stones, of course. So I go for Bolt Strike here. And that actually kills his Kyogre. And I got a critical hit on there too, which was actually really surprising. So he goes into his shiny Ho-Oh. And I went for Bolt Strike again because it's like a fire flying type, I think. And I actually kill it in one hit there. So I actually start making a comeback here, which was actually quite interesting. He goes into his shiny Giratina now, which actually looks really cool in shiny form. I do go for Bolt Strike, and I actually think Victini is my last Pokemon here, so I'm really hoping for anything, but it doesn't do too much. And I actually ran out of Bolt Strike, so I actually go for Struggle, because that's what I do, because I have a Choice Band, so it only lets me use one move. And actually, that's what ends up killing me. And the funny thing is, we were both on our last Pokemon there. But I go for Struggle again, and that's actually what kills me. So, overall, I mean, I thought it was a really good battle. I did end up losing, but it was really good with the no restriction thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be uploading another Wi-Fi battle here just after this one, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And again, make sure to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.